Hi everyone, I'm Monique Darling.
Cathy Bertoli from the Intimacy Dojo.
And you can find me on whereintheworldsmoniquedarling.com because you never know where in the world I'll be.
Yes, you travel all over the place. And we're here talking about New Year's intentions. Like, I don't really like the word resolution because I think that's, I'm going to do all these shoulds and I'm going to break them very shortly and feel really bad about myself. But I do love to use, I think there's a lot of energy around the first, like the new year. And I love to have intentions, like you talked about, we were talking about this, shooting this. And we're curious, like, how do you set intentions and how can you follow through on them? And you were sharing yours, if you'd like to.
Well, I know for me, I used to do resolutions all the time, and they would last for 2 weeks, sometimes 3 months if I was lucky.
With a lot of willpower and a lot of shame when they didn't.
Pushing, and by the end of the year, then that's what I would look back on. It's like, wow, I really failed, and I'd even have my list, and I'd look and see maybe 2 out of 12 were done, and I couldn't even be happy about those 2. It was like the other things didn't get done. Yeah. So what I've been doing recently is, like, I call it New Year's realizations, and so it's really being introspective about the year before and diving deep in what are 1 or 2 things that I've realized. And so it's definitely like there can be an intention, and like from the realizations, and what do I want to intend for this new year.
And it doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
It's a trend to like,
exactly.
Can I do this for myself?
Hopefully, if anything, then it's helping to break our patterns of that perfectionism, because how do you even gauge perfect? Like, who can judge it? And how would you even know that you reached it?
No, I know if I've been really good at resolutions, like one year it was working out and I was really good at it. And then I was like, well, I should work out more or harder. Like I kept raising the bar until I failed. So do you want to share your intention?
Sure.
One of yours?
So a big thing that I've recognized since the first part of the year is just this really, like I've used stubbornness throughout my life. So it's kind of even that theme of the resolution or the motivation of being stubborn and saying, I'm going to push through this no matter what. And I'm just realizing that could have helped save my life. Like growing up, I didn't have anyone else that was looking out for me. So that little Monique had to take charge and be stubborn, but I'm not that little Monique anymore. So in my relationships in my life, then I'm finding that I really want this, and it's not even that I want it, it's like there's this inner need, maybe, that's part of it too, is that I got my needs met so well by meeting everyone else's needs, and I'm finally recognizing that I have needs, and so in that recognition, I don't have to be so stubborn and fight for it.
Yeah.
So I think my biggest resolution or intention or realization or like go-to this year is really dropping that stubborn side and just being able to be soft and vulnerable and admit that I have needs and ask.
Yeah, that's beautiful. One of mine is that I've always been I can do so many things, but my world has been growing in beautiful ways, and it's like I can't do all the things anymore. And I want to just ask myself, is this core to who I want to be? Is this what I want to create? Like, if looking back on my life, do I want to have this be part of it before I say yes? Because it was always knee-jerk, oh yeah, that'd be fun. And it would be. Like, most people I know that are attracted to this kind of talk are very creative, intelligent people that could make most things be fun and most things work. Yeah. But I was doing too many things and not doing some things well enough. So I want to ask myself, my intention is to ask myself, is this core to who I want to be? Is this going to serve me? And it could be playful and doesn't have to be actually, like, if it builds up my tanks, that's good too.
Yeah.
But being more tuned into what I want to create rather than, oh, that's fun and let's go run it off and do 5 different things, sort of.
Yeah. And you can do 1 or 2 things really well and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I love that.
So for me, when getting clear on what my realization and intention is, part of it's just being present with my body and myself. So I encourage people to take slow, deep breaths. Feel your feet on the floor and like your butt in the chair. Get in your body. It's almost impossible to be present with your toes and not be present with your body. Yeah. So like wiggle them on the floor, feel the texture and the temperature, and just get present with your body and what you're feeling. Because we live a lot of times up here, or we try to think our way through things. And that's, I think when we decide things in our head, that doesn't mean that we really have the alignment and passion to create them. So when we get in our bodies and feel what it feels like, think of something you resolved to do and you're going to force yourself to do. My body just feels so heavy and like stiff and like, And then if I kind of let that go and think of things that, there were things that I just couldn't not do. I was so passionate about them. And I'd be up till 3 a.m, like studying and doing stuff that was really geeky because it was like so aligned. And a lot of that's about being in your body.
Yeah, the analogy that I like to share with my clients is you can go to the gym because you hate your body, or you can go because you love your body.
Yeah, because you're moving
two
it.
different reasons to go. And if it's because you hate your body and you've got to change it, you're never going to enjoy the gym.
Right.
But if you're going because you love yourself and you're going because that's your passion, and each time you're walking on that treadmill or you're lifting those weights, and it's like, wow, I love me, I love me, I love me, and it's a completely different experience.
Oh yeah, I've worked with a lot of personal trainers, and I don't think any one of them, I've had some really good ones, but nobody has said, enjoy the way your muscles are feeling when you lift that weight, or notice how when you stretch it feels really good to your skin and your bones. And like, I love when I remind myself to do that, it feels really good.
Yeah. And I think along my realization is in being really tender and really asking and making these deep requests. And it's already this scary place inside of me because it's needs that haven't been met for a very long time because I wouldn't even admit them. And so then I'm coming in feeling really hungry.
Yeah.
And like, can you please just do this thing because I've done all this?
I need you to do this thing.
And then often people are saying no. And because I've calibrated. I didn't realize how much I've calibrated that to ask for the things people would be a yes to.
Yeah.
And so I've just been really being with myself with that really tender piece and holding me in the courage to even ask, and crying if I'm sad, and like not making the other person feel bad, and not even that I've like been taking apart in my mind because it's so easy to say, well, they're just an asshole, or they're missing out because they don't want to have time with me, or they don't like whatever it is. It has nothing to do with them. They're just being true to how they are in this moment. I'm the one that's trained them that I don't have needs, and so now I'm showing up with all these needs, and so of course everyone in my life's going,
surprised.
What's happening? What's going on? And so the joy is, or I don't even know if joy is the right word, but the courage and the place of acknowledgement and appreciation for me is that I'm actually doing it and sitting with myself instead of needing someone else to hold me when the answer is no.
Yeah, well, that's beautiful. We'd love to know what you think. What are your intentions? What have you realized, and what would you like to create for yourself? Would you leave comments in underneath the video?
Please do. And we'll see you on the road, or we'll see you in San Jose.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this with me, Cathy.
That's so much fun.
Yeah. Bye, guys.